Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you walk into the room. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have three piles to choose from. So for pile number one, we have the flower agate crystal. For pile number two, we have the homemade sold crystal. And for pile three, we have Malachite Chrysocolla. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever one you are most drawn to. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile for yourself. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pal number ones. If you chose this flower agate crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you walk into the room. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you happen to find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So your card is adjustment with looking back and moving forward. Though it originally came out reversed for your pile, I just made it upright for the intro. But what's really interesting is I saw the angel number 555 on the camera when I was about to start for your pile. So 555 is an angel number of change, which kind of matches up with the adjustment card. It's kind of uncanny how the signs match up to the card. So there's something about you seeming like you won't change yourself to fit in. That's how other people see you when you walk into the room. Like you're very authentic to yourself. A lot of people see you as very sophisticated, chic, and put together for the woman watching. And for the men, also sophisticated in a very handsome way. There's something about the way you carry yourself, in general, the way you dress, the way you smell, something about the perfume or the cologne you wear that makes you seem very elegant and sophisticated. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm seeing. So for the men watching, I'm getting this vibe that, like you dress really nice, especially when you dress up in formal wear, like suits. For the women as well, it's like you don't mind getting overdressed. You have this type of look to you as if you really spent effort, making yourself look good. And there's something about the clothes you wear looking like it's high quality is what I'm hearing. So it's not necessarily about the money spent on the clothes, but it looks high quality and it looks good on you. It enhances your silhouette, especially for the woman watching. Something about your silhouette of your body. And there's something about your eyes that are very sexy and hypnotic, is what I'm hearing from Spirit for everybody watching. Okay, so let's see what else comes up. So, how do people see them when they walk into the room? We have deep emotions with unknown feelings and past life influences. We have brilliant beliefs in the reverse with luminous life force and personal power. We have tenderness with true love and compassion. And we have touching earth in the reverse, planting something new. With touching earth, I don't know if it's a saying where they're like, when people are like, go touch grass? Not to you, but you give off that vibe of like, okay, if you're upset with something I do, that's not my problem. Go touch grass. Like, you give off this very unapologetic vibe. And that's what I'm getting from your vibe and like how people are kind of seeing you when you walk into the room. And that you've also made a lot of changes in yourself to improve as a person, right? And that's what I'm also getting from adjustment in the 555. But you're not going to change yourself to please others. So if somebody's unhappy with, like who you are as a person, if that makes sense, It's like go touch grass. That's I'm not here to change for you. I'm not here to make you comfortable. Like I'm me, and if you don't like that, then bye. Like you give off this kind of self-assured vibe to people, and this is just how they see you, even if you don't resonate with this fully. This is just how they see you. Like, I don't give a F what you think about me. I'm happy with me. That's the vibe you give off when you walk into the room. Okay. I love that for you. There's something about the bags you wear for the woman, or even if you have like a bag at the back of your back. What are those things? Bags? They're not handbags, they're bags. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm seeing something about bags. And there's something also about, ooh, you make certain people feel insecure. But it's not you making them feel insecure. They're already insecure within themselves. And then they see you carrying yourself with so much self-assuredness that it triggers certain insecurities within people that don't feel like they're doing their best or don't feel like they're showing up as their best self. And there's something about some people that are insecure looking at you as like this perfect mold I will never be. So some people, when you walk into the room, it's like, I could never be like you, and I want to be like you. You seem so perfect. So some people feel like that towards you. I get the feeling from you that when you come to an event or a party, it's like a lot of people do like you with deep emotions and tenderness, true love. A lot of people do like you and gravitate towards you. And because of that, that may also trigger insecurities within people that don't feel liked or people that don't feel loved, or that aren't in that friendship group or whatever it is. So it's like when you walk into the room, a lot of people do have this liking towards you and do feel like this deep connection towards you even if they don't know you. Some people feel like a deep connection to you because they've had a past life with you. And there's something about you and your vibe seeming so familiar to them that they can't put their finger on if they've met you before or not. Have you ever had those scenarios where you see someone and you're like, I feel like I've met this person. Their face, their vibe seems familiar, but I don't know where I've met them. It's giving that vibe, okay? But yeah, I do feel like a lot of people like you, and there's something about a romantic connection you're in or a marriage you're in where it seems like you two really love each other. And I do see that people think your connection is a deep connection full of love and it's just genuine. They can see by the way you look at each other if you are in a relationship or marriage. And someone here is trying for a baby, or someone here is currently pregnant. Um, because I'm seeing a mother or a woman with a pregnant stomach, and then her husband is kind of like kissing her, or wife, take it as it resonates. But there's something about pregnancy, marriages, motherhood, fatherhood, something along those lines. Maybe some of you, if you walk into the room with your kids, people can see how you really love your kids, how you really always want to take care of them. So there's something about that showing through here. Take it as it resonates. If you don't have kids or a marriage yet, then this could be a future energy I could be picking up on if you want that, of course. So I heard the name Nyla for somebody here that won't resonate with everybody, but maybe somebody named Nyla is watching this pile. Also, I'm clairvoyantly seeing a shell. So shells represent cleansing, healing, peaceful energy. So people could resonate with your peaceful energy in some way where you just have that calming vibe. You also have a very focused vibe. Like you look like you have goals you're working on. You look like you're kind of like wanting to make changes in your life that better your life. And you look like that type of person where when you have focus on something like a goal, you have tunnel vision. Nothing can get in your way. Nobody can make you change your mind on what you're doing and tell you to start something new and quit. It's like you have tunnel vision and focus. That's how people are seeing you. There's also, I think I said this, I'm not sure, where it's like you seem like you're gonna leave the event early or you're only gonna be there for a few hours, and you seem like a person that's very deep, that feels things on a deep level, but only shares that vulnerable side with people you fully know. So when you're around people you don't know that well, there is a sense of stoicness, but people can see there's a deeper side to you that they just don't know yet. So Spirit is showing me the deep ocean and the mystery of that, where we don't know what's in there, but we can see it from afar. And that is how strangers see you when you walk into the room. People see you as somebody that won't stop believing in yourself, even if somebody else has a different opinion. People see you as the type of person that, like, you won't let somebody else take you out of your power. You also seem like that type of person that values deep conversations. I almost said the word Daniel, the name Daniel. You seem like the type of person that values deep connections and deep conversations over small talk. And you keep it real. Like there's something about you seeming real and genuine, like people can trust you and form relationships to you. People may even crush on you when you walk into the room or have their eye on you and think, I could date this person based off their personality that I'm seeing so far. And there's also something about you not starting new projects until you finish the old ones. So I am picking up on prominent earth sign energy, Virgo especially, Capricorn, Taurus, but also water sign energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So yeah, you just give off this unapologetic vibe that people really love. It's like they see you as if you're in your power. I just saw the angel number 1111. Let's go ahead and shuffle your tarot cards. So you also seem like somebody that can stay calm within chaos, that can seem like, if you had to go through a difficult moment, it's kind of like you'd be that mother or father in the room and kind of like protect everybody and make everybody feel calm and safe and make everybody not worry. So people get like mom friend vibes from you, like you're that friend that will take care of your I want to say sisters. Like if you're a woman watching, it seems like you see your friends as sisters, or if you're a male watching, you see your friends as brothers to you, or sisters if you have people from the opposite sex that you're friends with. But it seems like you kind of take care of the whole group of friends and you make sure everybody's okay. So you have that very nurturing energy that people see in you or first think you have, whether it's true or not, and they think that you are that person that stays calm within the storm, where people will even forget about how bad the situation is because of how you're able to maintain your calm composure during difficult moments. And that just shows your power and that makes people respect you more and look up to you more like a leader. Yeah, you definitely have leadership energy. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have your own businesses, if some of you are in leadership positions like a manager, anything like that. So, how do people see them when they first walk into the room? So, we have the Ten of Cups. So, something about family, like you seem very family orientated, or you seem like you want a family of your own. We have the King of Swords. We have the Emperor in the reverse. So I keep hearing that song. Well, it's not a song, but it's like an Instagram sound that is kind of trending right now. That is like part of me feels so bad, but not so bad. I'm sure you'll know it for those that kind of scroll like me. Anyways, with the Emperor reverse, I feel like you've had a lot of people in your life try to control you or your decisions, or try to give you advice out of this. Maybe it's from a good place, but then it kind of feels like to you, okay, you're crossing a boundary because I already know what I'm doing with my life. I already have a plan in place. I don't need your advice. I don't need you to tell me what to do next. So you give off this vibe of like, I'm self-assured. I know what I want to do. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't need you to control me. So you seem like the type of person that values your own freedom, and you don't like people being around you that are controlling or try to make you do things that you don't want to do. Or try to change you as a person. You know what I mean? So you stay clear from people like that. Maybe that's even a pet peeve of yours, where you can't stand people like that. And that's how people see you when they when you walk into the room. So next we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I don't know why, your energy kind of reminds me of Rihanna. But also that other woman, like Rihanna's unapologeticness. But there's also another woman your energy reminds me of. She's kind of been going viral, but I forgot her name. I'm sorry, my pile number ones. I've been trying to look for her online, but my problem is I remember faces, not names. I don't know why, but if you know who I'm talking about, just let me know down in the comments. That woman that always cooks for her husband in like a very beautiful, lavish apartment. And lately she's been accused of stealing like smaller creators' videos, but she's been going viral. If you know who I'm talking about, let me know her name down in the comments. But there's something about you giving off that vibe of like luxury like her, yet also nurturing energy, like you'd cook for the people you love, not necessarily steal ideas, but the part where it's like cooking for the people you love, being very luxurious. Like you give off a vibe of liking luxury, you give off a vibe of having a beautiful home, whether people have seen your home or not. They just get that impression from you when you walk into the room, like you have a beautiful home and you know how to make your home homey. So we have the world in the reverse, because I'm even seeing somebody come into the room and bring like a tray of cookies. So there's something about you giving off the vibe of like, I love to cook or bake for the people I love, whether that's true or not. We have the Fool and we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. At the back of the deck, we do have the Three of Wands. So I'm hearing I'm just sitting in my castle looking pretty. So you give off queen king vibes. Like people see you carrying yourself like a queen or a king with a lot of power within yourself. I do think that maybe people get that impression of you in terms of how they see you when you walk into the room of you never were always this self-assured, but it's taken a lot of work on yourself to let go of things that were very hard to let go of, like maybe thoughts about how other people see you, think of you, etc., and wanting to please people. It was very challenging for you to work through that, but maybe you made that adjustment for yourself so that you can feel more confident in who you are, so that you can feel like I'm just being myself, and if somebody likes me, then they're not part of my tribe. If somebody doesn't like me, they're not part of my tribe. And if somebody likes me for expressing myself the way that I am, then that means they're truly meant to be around me. That means they're truly my friend. And nobody that tries to change me truly loves me for me unconditionally. So I feel like you've developed as a person. People get that. People can see that you've grown more wise over the years, or they just get that impression of you that you've learned a lot about yourself and life, and you would be like that. People kind of see you as that big sis, big bro that would give them good advice. Okay? Regardless of age here, even if somebody is older than you, it's kind of like they see you as that person that they can come to for advice. Okay, so whether this is true or not, I'm just seeing it clairvoyantly. I'm seeing somebody in a house, right? And they have like six dogs. So, people get that impression or vibe from you, like you have many pets or animals, like you love pets, and you'd love to have many. Or you absolutely don't want animals, because I'm seeing some of you be allergic to animals where yes, you like animals but you don't want animals because of allergies or because of liking to keep your home clean, and I don't know, but there's something about either really loving animals or not wanting animals at all, period, no in between. So there's something about people not being sure which one you are. So I'm kind of getting that random message, but that's what I see. I'm hearing the word conquered a lot of challenges. So people get that impression from you. They see you as somebody that's very powerful, that stands in your power, that has conquered a lot of challenges. You seem like somebody that has either achieved a lot, but yet doesn't brag about it. Like, don't get me wrong, you're self assured. That's how people see you. But people also see you as somebody that, let's say you were to achieve a lot of things, you wouldn't necessarily brag about it. So it's giving humble yet self-assured at the same time. Like you don't have a big ego, at least to others, but you are secure within yourself. And you seem like that type of person that has your life together, that has goals and plans for the future. And you also, people also see you as like free from, it's like you're free from other people's perception or opinions. You just live life the way you want to. And if somebody disagrees with that, that doesn't necessarily mean your way is wrong because everybody has a different path or way of living. So you're comfortable with you and you're free within being who you are, if that makes sense. And I think that also inspires a lot of people that feel scared to be themselves in public. So that's what I have for you. This is how people see you when you walk into the room. So I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my Polymer 2s. If you chose this homemade salt crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you walk into the room. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I'd just like to say if you do happen to find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. Okay, so I am getting a few things from your pile before I go and pull your oracle cards. I just want to tell you about it. So when I got to your pile, I found your card because I usually keep the cards for the piles together. Anyways, and then I forgot what crystal you were using, and I was like, what crystal was pile two again? And I kept like forgetting which crystal it was, and then I remembered. So maybe there's something about people getting that vibe from you, like when you leave home, you're kind of thinking, did I forget something? When you get out of your car at like an event or something and you're about to go in, it's like, did I forget everything? Did I forget anything in the car? You're kind of giving off this vibe of like not forgetfulness per se, but I want to make sure I remembered everything I needed to bring. And then there's kind of like people waiting for you, but you're still in the car making sure you have everything. So you give off that impression when you walk into the room, like, okay, you're gonna wait until I have everything I need. Even if you wait there at the sidewalk and I'm sitting in my car, before I even walk into the room or the house or the event, just wait a little bit because I need to make sure I have everything. So you give off that impression. I don't know why it's coming through, but it is. Also with sensuality, people see you as very sexy when you walk into the room. I'm hearing you make a grand entrance, a show-stopping entrance. People's mouths water when they look at you because I'm seeing a vision of a woman, right? And okay, let's say you're a man walking into the room, but this doesn't just have to be for straight people, but let's just say you're a man walking into the room and there's a woman watching you, and I see like she just drank water and now the water is kind of flowing out of her mouth. I saw that clairvoyantly. Or if you're a woman walking into the room, a man's mouth is watering for you, like, or even same-sex situations. Because I do also feel with this pile, I don't know if this is controversial to say, but I'm seeing it. You know how some women are straight, but they're open to exploring women. Like, I'm seeing a vibe like that where you even turn heads from people that are straight or think they're straight. I don't know if they're fully straight. And then they get attracted to you and then they question their sexuality. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm seeing that. Like, you make people question their sensuality, their sexuality. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Even if you're a man, I pick up on like, bro, you look good, no homo. Like, I'm hearing that in my mind. I don't know why. I don't know if it's wrong to say that, but I'm hearing that in my mind. I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just hearing that. We have setting boundaries with threshold protection and honor. Okay, you make people flushed. Because I'm seeing somebody kind of get shy in front of you and flushed, and like their cheeks get hot. Um, so you make people blush and then try to hide that they're blushing. We have abundance in the reverse with fortune, wealth, and plenty. We have wisdom with learning, joy, art, and music. You seem like you're here to enjoy the vibe, the music. You seem like you're somebody that has interests in creativity, art, like that artist archetype, or just that you love to indulge in art and creativity and see other people's art, listen to music, maybe even express yourself artistically, which doesn't have to be through a creative medium, but just expressing yourself maybe by the way you dress creatively. There's something about traditional wear here because it's coming through twice. We have hidden knowledge with Akashic records in the reverse, silent understanding. Okay, with setting boundaries, hidden knowledge in the reverse with silent understanding. I get the vibe from you in terms of how people see you when you first walk into the room, that you kind of don't give a F. Pile number one was unapologetic, but for you, it's like, I don't give a F, hair flip, sassy. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from you, whether that's true or not. I don't give a F what you think because I like me kind of vibe, but a little bit more sassier than pile number one. A little bit more like, I don't care if you understand me or misunderstand me, because I feel like you're somebody that's very unique. You're not meant to be put in a box, and some people have misunderstood you because of your unique personality, and you have a very interesting personality where you say certain things and people don't expect you to be that way, in a good way. It's like you're very unpredictable, where they think you're a certain way and you're not, or you are, but you have more facets to you. So I feel like a lot of people get confused, but it's like, I don't care if you misunderstand me because I understand me. It's giving off a sassy vibe. Like, I keep feeling like flipping my hair in this pile. So that is how people see you when you walk into the room. Other women, if you are a woman, see you as a girl's girl, see you as somebody that they can talk to and tell you anything. Like, they can tell you about any type of gossip and you will listen, and kind of like, I'm seeing a vision of women sitting around a table at a bar or something, or a restaurant, and they're having drinks or cocktails or wine, and it's like they're all spilling the tea to each other, and you're like listening and you're like, what? Like, I feel like people see you as very interesting to talk to, where they can tell you anything and you will listen intently but also react to it in a very fun way. And I see you being very exciting to talk to. So, especially like for friend groups. So, if you're a woman and you're talking to a bunch of women, even if they're not in your friend group, they feel like they can be friends with you. They feel like you're very exciting. And vice versa for men, like around other men. I don't know what men talk about, but you get what I mean. There's something about them feeling like you're exciting to talk to, and you have this bubbly personality. You seem very extroverted. You seem like you like people, okay? People think they will always have a good time with you. It will never get boring. Let's say you're even at like a boring place. Let's say you're at an event and the music is not vibing. The place is boring. Everybody's bored. It's like you will make everything fun, even in a situation like that. Um, I get people see you as somebody where, let's say they had to go out drinking with you, it would definitely be a fun night, but you do some crazy things together that you would regret the next morning. That is the impression they're getting from you, whether that's true or not. I'm just seeing it, but it will be so much fun where you'll laugh back at it for years or months. So I see something about that. And it's 11:11 on the clock. I love that. People see you as somebody that's here for a good time. Like let's say you go to an event or a party, like you're here to dance and have fun, and you seem very free. And you seem like the type of person where, let's say, you're dancing and having fun, and somebody else is sitting in the corner feeling very shy of dancing. It's like you'd bring them outside of their comfort zone and let them dance with you as well, where they feel free as well. So that is how people see you. It's like, I'm not just gonna have fun on my own. I'm gonna help you also have fun, even if you're shy. I feel that type of energy where you may even seem like that type of person where other people are shy. You will help them come outside of their shell. So that is something I see. So yeah, I don't know if a lot of you like to go out, but I'm saying this because I'm seeing it clairvoyantly. Like yes, I have my cards here, but I keep seeing visions of people dancing, having fun, having drinks. I even saw the vision of that person that's shy in the corner and you pull them up and say, "Come, let's dance." Like I'm seeing visions of that, which is why I'm mentioning it. So yeah, I don't know if a lot of you like to go out and party, but that's the kind of vibe people get from you, even if it's not true. People see you as, this is for the women, but it can also apply to men watching and non-binary people, of course. But there's something about you seeming like the type of person that will give everyone compliments, or you really mean your compliments, or you give thoughtful compliments. Like you notice the details. So let's say somebody is wearing something and they're wearing a cute little necklace and it really brings the outfit together. I see you complimenting them. Or people wanting to also give you compliments when you're out. So I feel like pulling your tarot cards now. I will still read these cards, but I feel like I've been getting a lot of visions for your pile rather than just reading the cards. You seem like, especially for the woman, like you can, my woman watching this pile will know what I mean. Like you can go in the bathroom and make friends with other women like so easily. It seems like you can go to chat to a stranger so easily and make friends easily. You seem, yeah, like I feel like people put you on a pedestal when they first meet you. And they just look at you with awe, like, oh my gosh, this person's so bubbly and friendly, and I really want to be their friend. And they seem like they can make friends very easily. Like, social anxiety fears them. Um, and they make me get out of my shell more and have fun. And I feel people looking at you like that. So, we do have the world in the reverse. So when I pulled the world in reverse, I'm hearing let go of your inhibitions, like let go of your thoughts about how you look or how other people are seeing you, not to you, but to you being like that to others, where it's like just have fun. Don't think about it. Don't think about who's looking at you. Just have fun. So you're giving all that vibe to others, like you'd tell a person, don't overthink it, just have fun, just dance. Let go of those thoughts. We have Six of Pentacles. I don't know if some of you like to go to raves or festivals, but I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles with Abundance Reverse, you seem like that type of friend to others where, let's say, you just have a little bit of money in your bank account and you haven't been paid yet. And it's like you have a friend that doesn't have money, hasn't eaten yet. It's like you're gonna use your last money and let go of it because you don't care. You want your friend to eat as well. You're not just gonna eat alone. You're not gonna be like Ice Spice if you know, you know. But I'm actually seeing that clairvoyantly. Like, if it had to be your last money, you'd spend it on your friends. If they don't have food or something to eat. Or you seem like that very generous person where it's like, I don't mind spending money on my friends or the people I love because I know that if I don't have money, you'll do the same for me. So it's like, even without expecting it, but it's just like you love to give to the people you love. So people see you as a giver when you first walk into the room. We have the moon in the reverse. I think people really put you on a pedestal. I'm hearing in my mind there's something about them that is so special. There's something like people look at you with dreamy eyes, with rose-colored glasses, and they kind of just daydream about you and put you on a pedestal like, oh, pile two, so amazing. Like, I feel like a lot of people do like you when you walk into the room and do want to be around you because of that vibe and energy you give off. So next we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Okay, you have a lot of cards. The High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. So with the High Priestess and Wisdom, maybe you kind of give off a vibe of like being spiritual in some way, having a lot of wisdom, or you'd always know the right things to say to people. So let's say a friend is going through a breakup, you know the right things to say to them, or they're telling you about something that happened to them in the past that really hurt them. It's like you know how to help them work through that emotion and hold space for them, yet also tell them what they need to hear in the moment. And it's like I see other people looking at you like, how did you find the words to say that to me? Where did you get that from? But maybe for some of you, it's from your own experiences where you're supporting people and telling them what they need to hear, maybe what you wanted to hear when you were going through similar situations, or it's just your intuition telling you to tell that to people. And it feels like they are able to finally let go of something. So you give off therapist friend energy, is what I'm picking up on. You also seem like the type of friend that wouldn't mind matching with your friend. You wouldn't be like, oh, you're copying me. You'd be like twins. I see an energy like that too. So that's how people are seeing you when you walk into the room. I think people see you as somebody that doesn't like to just be in the house all day. You love to go out, you love to be around people. So, that's how people are seeing you as a little bit more extroverted. Your house is for sleeping, not for chilling. That's the vibe you're giving off. Whether that's true or not, that's just how people see you when you first walk into the room. Um, the Moon reverse Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't think this has to do with the card meanings, but I'm seeing maybe you seem like that type of person that has a large friend group. You also seem like somebody that is unique and innovative, yet you also don't mind following trends that you like. So you seem very trendy in the way you dress. You seem like you keep up with that. Whether that's true or not, that's how people are seeing you again. So take it as it resonates. What is the Moon reverse Knight of Pentacles here, Spirit? Okay, so what I'm about to say might sound a little bit mean. I'm sorry. I don't mean this in an offensive way, but I'm just going to be honest with what I see. So, some people, and I feel like it's jealousy. Okay, some people look at you as shallow. That's the word I heard. But what I will say is a lot of them, if they take the time to get to know you, a lot of them see that, okay, I made a misjudgment of you, and it is coming from a place of jealousy, I feel like bitterness, like, oh, you think you're all that. So you may have some people that are like, oh, you think you're all that, where they're very bitter and jealous because you seem happy. It's like every time you laugh or smile, it's like they're looking at you with bitter eyes and squinting their eyes. That's what I'm seeing, literally. So, if they take the time to get to know you, they realize that you are not a shallow person. You do have a very good heart, but they were just too quick to judge. And there's something about you being very lighthearted and friendly, but you don't show those deeper, more vulnerable sides of yourself to strangers, people you've just met. Because for you, it takes time to open up to people like that. And then they misjudge you. So that's what I'm going to say. Don't take it personally because I don't think you're like that. Also, with the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, you seem like a giver, but when you notice that people aren't reciprocating, or you people think you've tended, excuse my English, people think you tend to attract users because of the fact that you're so giving. So you must be careful of people that see that you're a good person with a good heart, see that you're so giving, not just with like things you buy for people or things like that, but see that you're so giving with your time, your energy. When somebody's talking, you really listen to them, hold space for them. It seems like you're a really good friend, so be careful of people that try to take advantage of that and just take, but never give back in return. So I even see something where it's like, let's say you're at a bar and you're buying people a bunch of shots or drinks. Then some people will be like, oh, this person's buying me a drink. Maybe I can use them. So be careful of people like that. That's what I'm seeing. Oh my gosh, I just bumped my nail. Their negative energy, go away. You're you're making me bump my nail, whoever's negative energy this is. Not you, that other person that gives off like a user vibe. So I see that. With the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, you seem like you give out a lot of love to the people around you, but it seems like you have a lot of people around you you give love to, and it seems like you have that large friend group where it's like maybe you're not going to see every friend every single day, but you will make time for them when you have the time, because it's like you seem like that type of person that has a large friend group where it's like you can't pay attention to every single one every single moment of the day. You also have your own life. You also have your own things to focus on. You can't be at two places at once. You seem very popular, like you're wanted everywhere. So let's say two people have an event at the same time. It's like I can't be at two places at once, so I'm gonna have to choose which one I go to. You give off that vibe, and I also hear mystery, mysteriousness. So this is how people see you when you walk into the room. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this malachite crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you walk into the room. Please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you happen to find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. So, with your pile, before I get into your oracle cards, I want to tell you about what I'm seeing and feeling clairvoyantly. So, when I got to your pile, I felt like I was running for a long time and I felt out of breath. And I felt very hot as if I've just been running. So I think people see you as somebody that takes your fitness and health very seriously. People see you as somebody that loves to run around your neighborhood. Maybe you even wave at people when you run around the neighborhood, or I'm seeing somebody run with their dog or walk with their dog. But there's something about you seeming like a very active person in general. And there's also something about you seeming like that type of person that loves to go with your friends for hikes, be in nature, go traveling. I'm seeing that, like, you seem like that type of friend that people want to go on picnics with, hike with, go to the spa with. I'm seeing energies like that. You have this very calm demeanor about you that makes people feel safe. You also seem very friendly, where people feel like they can be your friend, since your card is friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. You also seem very down to earth and non judgmental. Like, as I'm talking to you, I feel like I'm just talking to a friend. And although we are strangers, I've never met you and you've never met me, people feel like that around you, even when they're a stranger. They feel like they can just talk to you. And I instinctively just put my hand over my heart chakra. So there is a feeling here of like girlhood, girlfriends, real friends. And if you're a man, it's the same, but it's kind of like real people see you as a real genuine friend, somebody that they can trust. Somebody they also look up to, but they don't say it to you, but they look up to you is what I feel energetically. So we have Soul Radiance in the reverse with Phoenix Rising. So people see you as a type of person that really shines bright, but you seem a little bit shy. Because as I pull this card, I see somebody clairvoyantly that is very beautiful, is has a very beautiful vibe and energy, but they're very shy. So I see that clairvoyantly. But I also get intuitively from this card that you seem like that type of person that is very strong but doesn't see your own strength, or doesn't realize how strong you are truly. We have calming the waters in the reverse with peaceful self regulation. It's interesting that I mentioned you having a very peaceful vibe and aura. Is even as I'm speaking to you, I feel myself just slowing down and enjoying the present moment. With pile 2, I was kind of like yapping and talking like in a very excited way, but with you I just feel calm. Like I can breathe. I feel like it would be fun to meditate or do yoga with you. I just feel that. Or even get ready with you, do my makeup with you in the room if you're a woman watching. I'm also seeing glasses, so some of you wear glasses. But why is calming the waters in the reverse, Spirit? You seem like, yes, you do react to things. Yes, you do experience emotions like anger, like all of us do, but you try to be in control of your own emotions. You try not to let people get reactions out of you. You try not to let people mess with your calm and peaceful vibe. So, I'm almost hearing like, let's say you're in a situation with a person and they start raising their voice at you. In your head, you're like, you're not gonna come here on my phone or to my house or wherever I am at and come and ruin my peace in my moment. So it kind of feels like you don't allow people to take you out of your peace. And I feel like you've had a lot of people that see that peaceful vibe, and it's like I'm hearing energy vampires. So be careful of energy vampires that see your peace, that don't have peace for themselves, that feel jealous of the fact that you have peace, where they try to take away your peace from you. Like that saying, misery loves company. Be careful of people like that because they will drag you down with them, okay? Because they're jealous of the fact that you have peace and they don't. And a lot of energy vampires are not intentionally draining your energy, but they're just at such a low vibration and they just haven't grown or learned about themselves enough to see how they pull other people down with them into their misery. And that's how I see a lot of energy vampires. A lot of the time, it's from this unconscious place. It's not like, oh, I'm stealing your energy. You know what I mean? But some people rarely do have spiritual gifts and intentionally siphon people's energy. That is a lot more evil, in my opinion, if you're intentionally doing it. But I feel like most of the time it's not intentional. So we have wings of light becoming something new. Most of the time it's coming from an unconscious place. So it seems like you'll just walk away from the conversation since she looks like she's running here, and it kind of confirms what I said about fitness. You are just gonna walk away. You're not gonna let somebody get like or make you have a bad day, if that makes sense. Not just get a reaction out of you, but make you have a bad day. I feel like some of you, I don't mean to trigger you, pile number 3, but I felt the energy and I know what it feels like because I've experienced this too. It won't resonate with everybody, but Maybe you've had a lot of narcissists around you try to gaslight you or try to get a reaction out of you to frame you as the bad guy when they were the one pushing your buttons. So I do feel like you are getting out of situations like that and no longer allowing people like that into your life. So yeah, you seem like you are really taking it slow, enjoying your morning routine. People see you as that type of person that has morning routine that is very peaceful. It's not like you're running around doing things like a headless chicken. Like you like to maybe drink your coffee in the mornings or tea in the mornings and really breathe or meditate. Or maybe you go on a short walk in the morning and listen to calming music. um, you are giving off that vibe of like, I'm starting my day slowly and enjoying the present moment, and I'm having peace. I'm not letting you stress me out. Even when you get into work, it's like, the second you walk into into work and then people are like all stressed out and trying to almost rub their stress off of you, like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this. Like, you're just like, calm down. Like, that's the vibe you give off. Calm down, we will get to it. That's how people see you when you walk into the room. And even when people around you are stressed, you know how to calm them down with your vibe, with your voice, with your presence. There's probably a lot of healers in this pile, teachers as well, but I just feel that healing vibe from you. You seem like a great listener. That's how people see you when you walk into the room. But you also seem very lighthearted, playful, and friendly in your conversations with people. You seem very interested in them, where you ask questions and you really want to get to know them on a genuine level. Like, let's say they're telling you a story, you will ask follow-up questions. You don't seem like that type of person that just wants to hear your own voice, is what I'm hearing, because I've seen this a lot. Um, and I try to be a good listener as well and not just only speak, but I think that some people just want to hear their own voice and don't have good listening skills. So it's very rare to come across a person like you that actively listens and genuinely takes interest in other people's stories or the things that they're talking about, even if it has nothing to do with you. Even if you don't have interest in that thing they're saying, you genuinely take interest because you care. And you want to make people feel heard and seen, and you do. And that's how people see you. Like, you make others feel heard and seen. There could also be therapists in this pile. Sex therapists? I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. I'm even seeing some yoga instructors. What are what is that job where it's like you're a spiritual healer, but you have groups of women come together in like a circle? What is that? I'm seeing that. Okay, but that's just for some people. People wonder like what you do for your career. People see you as very talented instinctively or very smart, but they don't know what you're smart at or what you're good at or what you're talented at or what you have knowledge in, but they just see you that way. They also see you as somebody that has always or always strives for self-improvement, always strives to better yourself and change things about yourself that no longer align to you. You seem like a self-aware person where if a friend came to you and said to you, I'm not happy about the way you've been acting here, you would genuinely listen and not get reactive and like, look within and be like, oh, yeah, I have been doing that. I didn't realize that until now. I will make that change. So you seem like somebody that can genuinely apologize, take accountability, change something about yourself, not for that other person, but let's say you have a bad habit that hurts other people. It's like you'd be able to listen to that and take it in. Okay, so that's what I see. And I'm not saying you do hurt other people, but you just seem like that type of person that can take accountability, apologize, look within, be self aware, and not take it personal, when somebody tells you the truth about something. You seem very fun and playful. And you seem funny. as well to others. Like you seem like you tell little jokes that would make them laugh. People also want to have inside jokes with you, where it's just your special little secret inside joke that nobody else gets. I'm seeing that. If you're a woman watching, you'll know what I'm talking about, but you seem like that type of friend where, let's say I ask you to go to the bathroom, you'll come with me. Because as women, we do that. But you'll get some people that don't do that, that are just like, okay, go to the bathroom. But you seem like that type of woman that would come with me and we'd chat a little bit. I don't want to swear, but it's like I'm hearing talk a little bit of shit in the bathroom, like um chat up a little bit. But you also, the reason why I didn't want to swear is because you also seem like the person that doesn't cuss or swear. Like that's the impression you make on others when you walk into the room. Okay, so how do people see pile number 3 when they walk into the room? So we have death and rebirth, which is really interesting because I mentioned you being somebody that strives for self-improvement, that always wants to grow and change as a person, and become a better version of yourself, become the best version of yourself. That's very good. Then we have the Empress. You have this very nurturing, kind-hearted energy, and that's how people see you when you first walk into the room. We have the Six of Pentacles. You seem like a generous friend. Like you'll always be there for your other friends and hold space for them or listen to them, like I said before. We have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are stay-at-home mothers. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And I feel like pulling 3 more cards. The Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting different vibes. Some of you are stay-at-home moms. Some of you give off boss babe energy. Okay, take it as it resonates. There is no in-between here. And that's common for general readings. I'll pick up on different energies. So I don't want any comments being like, oh, you're contradicting yourself, because everybody watching is different. Like we can't expect everyone to be the same. So, okay, you seem like that type of person, if you relate to that boss babe energy, that has achieved a lot for yourself, that doesn't need a man. Even if you're a man watching, you seem like you've achieved a lot for yourself where you don't need anybody to help you. You seem good on your own. You seem like you're very consistent with your work. You also seem very smart and intelligent, and like you have a lot of knowledge around the field of what you do, but you also seem like you have a lot of passion for what you do with the Page of Wands, where it's like that passion's never dying out. And I keep looking at the forest here. It makes me think of peace, mystery as well. So you do give off a mysterious vibe, especially when you're quiet. You give off the vibe of like, I'm observing everybody before I show who I am. So maybe you're an observer in a group setting. And that makes people feel like you are giving off mystery woman, mystery man energy, or mystery person energy. Like they just want to know who you are, because in the beginning, if you're a little bit more quiet or to yourself, it makes them want to know you even more and makes them even more intrigued by you. When you first walk into the room, people see you as somebody that has a sensitive soul, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like you seem like that friend that will always care about my emotions, like that's the vibe you're giving off, and I keep seeing that. You seem like a very deep person. You seem very compassionate and empathetic with the Queen of Cups, very nurturing with these 2 cards, the Empress and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think people just feel comfortable around you. Even when they're a stranger to you, they feel comfortable around you. Like they can just be themselves and there's no judgment here. Okay, Knight of Cups reverse. What is this about, Spirit? Okay, so people see you as that person that does get a lot of romantic suitors, or people do try to flirt with you or secretly crush on you without saying anything when you walk into the room. but you seem like the type of person where, let's say, somebody comes up to you and flirts with you, but you're not interested. You seem like the type of person that would let them down in a friendly, lighthearted way. Um, you're the opposite of me. Well, I feel like I do resonate with this pile a lot, but that part I'm opposite because let's say I'm at a bar and some man comes to talk to me, which has happened even when my boyfriend's there, and I'm like, my boyfriend's sitting right there. Sometimes I'll even get rude and tell them to F off because I just can't deal with that. But you're the opposite of me, like you'll let them down slowly and nicely. Um, You'll be like, haha, I'm not that interested, like very cutesy, very demure, very demure, in your way of letting people down. You even seem like that type of person that can give bad news to people and make it less worse, if that makes sense. Um, and people trust you. So if you're going to tell the honest truth to people, they're not going to get offended because of the fact that you're so kind and loving and understanding, that if you do say something to a person like a truth, you're saying it in a very kind way where they will respect what you have to say, because it's like, you never call me out to say anything about me. So this must really be real, something I have to work on. So that's something I also see. Okay, so remember, if anything didn't resonate, remember this is just how people see you, their perception of you when you walk into the room. So just take it as it resonates. That's all I see for you, pile three. I love your vibe and your aura. I love it so much. So I really hope you had an amazing day today. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.